and I'll be doing a series of Slime Rancher. What you do in Slime Rancher is you get a pink slime to start, really. You'll get them. You put them in this, which is called a corral. Then, if you give them carrots or anything, they give you plorts. Plorts you can collect, and if you take the plorts and you put them in this, it gives you money. It displays the money. If you have too much and you put them in too fast, and you just keep putting in like hundreds and hundreds in there, it'll go down. But if you put little bits in there at a time, it goes up. It has a symbol. And then that means it doesn't go up or down. It's just there. So pink slimes is not really what we want to have, because pink slimes are not very good. This, you'll get a new Slimepedia entry for going here. This is where mainly you'll find pink slimes. It's the only thing that will spawn here. Lots of pink plorts spawn here as well, because if you give a pink slime food, it'll give you a pink plort. If you sell the pink plort, you'll get money. One of the most valuable thing is the golden plort, which gives you like 500 or something. And that golden plort is really rare. You have to find a golden slime, and you have to give it food before it teleports away, or basically like kills itself pretty much. These are tabby slimes. There's a trick with these that you can do that not many know of. Tabby slimes eat chickens or meat. So if you take a tabby slime, you can mix it with a pink plort. Cube berries are really useful, but right now we don't need them because we need these. Rock slimes and tabby slimes are the first two slimes, or yeah, the second and third slime that you usually get. The first is a pink slime, second's rock, third is tabby. On my private world, my second was a crystal slime, because I know how to play. And if you can crossbreed them. See, this is a crossbreed of this and this. Makes that. This thing right here. It's a Largo. See, they could damage you. In the bottom left, you could see health. If that goes down, if that goes to 0, then you die. And then everything in your hotbar goes away and you cannot get it back. It doesn't drop on the ground or anything, it just disappears. First thing you want to do is really get a bunch of slimes and food, because without slimes and food, you can't do anything. Tabby slimes and rock slimes are really good to mix, because rock slimes eat carrots, because they're vegetarians. If I throw this in there and I give him that, you'll see as he'll turn into a Largo. See? And then I can just do that again, and again, and again. And then I can go sell these plorts. And what they're going to try to do is escape. That's what the slimes will do. They'll try to escape. But obviously you don't want them to escape, because then you lose money because you don't have slimes. You want high walls because then they can't, it makes it harder for them to get out. If you give them this, they give you plorts. And look at, instead of feeding a tabby slime meat that is harder to get, you could just feed it a carrot by crossbreeding it with a pink slime, and then you can get both plorts for free. Now, if I take these plorts and I put them in here, these are, this plort right here gives me 19. Much more than the pink plort gives me, and one more than the rock plort. So tabbies are better than rock slimes and pink slimes. But if you mix them, they're not better actually. It's always good to give them a bunch of food, so anytime they get hungry, they eat instantly. And they don't have to wait. If you see in the top right, if you look, it says pink tabby lardo. That's the name of what you're looking at, and then it says the diet under that, everything. Only pink slime's diet is everything. Everything else has a certain favorite and a certain, like, thing that I'll eat. Some things fruit, some things vegetables. Now, what you want to try to do fast is get a whole bunch of stuff and get a whole bunch of tabbies to start off with, because tabbies to start off with is a really good thing, because they're a good starting money production. And then there's another trick I found out. Once they give me enough money, I can do it. See, look at how high they can jump. If I didn't get the high wall, they would have gone right out. You'll see they're about to eat because they're starting to get hungry. When they're hungry, they'll make a face. Oh, see, he just almost got out. And if they get over here, they can leave. Well, they can like leave this area. Well, you're not even here, and then you may not be able to find them again. You'll be able to get them, but you may not be able to find the same one. See, look at, if I take away their food, they'll start to make a face. Because there's only one chicken and 4 of them. So they can't all have a chicken. Because they don't share. See, they're not hungry. They usually aren't hungry for a little bit. Now, here's the trick. If you could feed them, they'll give you money, or they'll give you plorts. You sell the plorts, and there's a trick. If you sleep, they actually get hungry over the time that you're sleeping. So see here, they actually get hungry. See, they ate the chicken. I can hit them all with food, and they're all hungry. See, look at, that's a face that a pink slime will make if they're hungry. And these guys have a smiley face because, well, they're happy. They have food and they're in a pen. They don't like the pen, but, you know, they don't really get to choose what they live in. And this is another thing, you don't want to have too many of these guys unless you have a plort collector, because sometimes they can glitch you on top of each other. And then they'll like they'll hold you there, and then they'll eventually move. But sometimes they don't. See, look at that. He just got out. See, look at that's not going up or down because I've put in a lot. And then, see, this guy wants to go back in, so we throw him back in there. And then if you get the air net, which I don't have enough for yet, there will be a net up there so they can't get out. And we'll be completely trapped. I can get a corral, or I can get a garden. The gardens are good, because if you get a garden, you take a carrot, you put it in the garden. Look at, there's little carrots. Now here's the trick. If you go and you sleep, and then you go back, all your carrots will have grown. Here's the thing though, these things will try to take all of your stuff. They'll try to take all your plorts. And they'll turn themselves into whatever slime. The plort. Whatever plort is down there is what slime they'll turn into. If it's a tabby plort, a pink slime will turn into a tabby largo. A pink tabby largo. Like, that's what these, all these guys are. Now, if you go over here, and you get all these plorts, again, you can go get more money, and more money makes it so you could get more corrals. More corrals means more slimes, and more slimes means more money. So you have to spend money to get money. But not like real money, it's just the plorts. And you see? And see in the bottom right that it says pulse wave. That pulse wave is something I can unlock in the backpack upgrader, which I'll show you now. This is the backpack upgrades. In the backpack upgrades, it shows you all the things I can unlock right now. I can get 50 more health. I can get 50 more stamina. I can hold 30 things instead of just 20. I can run at half the energy consumption. And I can get a water tank to kill tars. Tars are like the bad thing in the game. They'll kill all of your slimes and turn them into tars. And when they do that, all of your slimes will and when they kill your slime, it turns into a tar. And then that tar will be like ill. So if one slime gets turned into a tar, it'll turn the next slime into a tar, and the next slime into the tar, and then it'll just keep doing that until all the slimes are tars. That's what the the rancher's job is, to stop the tars from getting all of the slimes into bad slimes. And see, these grow pretty fast. And by the way, I am on the PC, so I'm not playing Xbox or that. So I have stuff like the lab, which the Xbox and the PS4 should have in maybe 2-3 months. Now if we get another corral, we can put rock slimes in here. We have to take those rock slimes and give them carrots, we get rock plorts. And then these tabbies can just go away because we don't need those anymore. And by the way, we'll never see those tabbies again because they're off the map. And then once you get enough of these, you can get a slime key. You can get a slime key that leads somewhere that you like, or there's a slime key to get somewhere that's really bad and is a complete waste. This is a pink Gordo. Gordos, you have to feed like 50 of what they eat, and since this is a pink Gordo, it eats everything. So see, when these grow, there's food here, but the thing about Gordos is they don't move. I could suck him, I could stand right here and suck him, he doesn't move. There's too heavy. But see, I can't give my rock plort to turn him into a rock Gordo. Because and over here is water. If you fall into that water, you die. And if you die, you lose everything in your hotbar, that's it. And there's no way to get it back. And see, you want to get these before they switch into stuff like that. Crates, if you slam them against the wall, you can get rare things out of them, like a heartbeat. That was pretty rare. Rock slimes are good to have, but if you don't want them to turn into stuff like that, because see, it's like a big ball that will kill you. And you'd rather have 8 little balls than 8 balls that take up the whole entire cage. Now, heartbeats are very good. It's not common for them to come out of the crates. I'm surprised I got this many. It's really uncommon. I didn't mean to make that. I meant to put down a garden. Here, if you can demolish. And that's the thing about these, you could actually miss in them, and then they just fall out on the ground. Oh, and your slimes can actually die if they don't get fed in like 2 days in this, like in-game days, so not very long. If they don't get fed, they will die. And just so you know, this game does not take a very good computer to play. This game is not very big, because it's a new game. So it's going to have its good things and its bad things. See, these guys are really bad when they get out, because if they start mixing with everything that's out, it can be really bad. Oh, and see, look at this. This is what happens. When they mix. See, one of them got out and they ate a pink floor, and that's what happened. Plort collectors you can get for them. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna need an air net for these things. No, I'm just gonna suck them all up for now, so that they can't get in any trouble. Then give these things all the carrots. And then all the heartbeats will go to the rock slimes, Because if you give a slime its favorite food, it'll double its plorts. And if it doubles its plorts, then you double your money. Now, if you're doing 5-day rush, I do not suggest just sleeping to get things to grow faster. Because 5-day rush, you don't really even have that much time to just let things grow. You kind of have to rush, because that's why it's called 5-day rush. Those guys should be fine. Now, if I throw all these in here, and then I give them heartbeats, each heartbeat they eat, they'll give me 2 plorts each. So yeah, see that? If they eat it, look at all those plorts I got, and there's still more on the ground. This will be enough to get an air net so I can just leave them out. And see, look at this, now it's going down. So that means it'll start going, the profit will go down. Here's the golden. That goes down until you put one in there. That actually goes up the more you get. See, I can put an air net on here now. Which just puts a net out there, so they can't get out. Oh, I need one of these carrots. Here's another thing. Some crops will actually destroy the crop if you leave them for too long just out. One second, guys. I'll be back once I collected all the plorts. Hey guys, I'm back now. And yeah, I slept after I got all my things. And yeah, those guys, they didn't die. I just got rid of them. Because they weren't really, it was just too much maintenance on them. And I don't really want to spend my whole time like trying to move them to get their ports. Yeah guys, so I think this is gonna be the end of the video here. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave a like, leave a subscription, and tell me what you think, if I should make more of these videos or not. The more videos that I make, the more things like I can do. Like more games I'll get, the more videos you guys want me to make, the more games and stuff I'll video. At the moment, I can do Ark, Survival Evolved, Ark Survival of the Fittest, pretty much the Ark games, this, Space Engineers, and games like that. So if you guys liked the video, leave a subscription, you know, all that, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.